ladies, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to take a daytime look into an evening look with just a few extra steps. I'm sure we've all had those days, maybe on the weekend, where you got up and you put minimal makeup on, and spur of the moment your husband said, let's go out to dinner, or maybe your friends called and said, let's go out and do something. Well, I'm going to show you how you can change your makeup just a little bit without having to start everything over. Welcome in. My name is Bonnie, and this is Bon's Ageless Beauty. I'm so glad that you joined me today, and I hope that while you're here, you'll hit the subscribe button, and then you'll ring the notification bell to be notified every time that I upload a new video. I'm trying to upload one new video a week to start, so I hope you'll go along on this journey with me. Let's get started. So far today, I got up, and all I did was wash my face, put all my skincare on, my sunscreen on, and I do have a primer on, and I put minimal foundation on. Okay, if you're doing your daytime look, what you might do is just add a one and done eyeshadow color, some eyeliner, and some mascara, and you'd be good to go. So today what I'm going to do, I am going to use the Huda Beauty Nude palette, because I think this has a lot of soft, neutral colors in it. And then it has some deeper tones that you can use to take it up to nighttime. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to do what I would do for a casual Saturday daytime. So I'm going to put the teddy on my eyes to start. And I'm not going to put it on real dark. It's just going to be a light wash. I'm going to take it a little bit above on my lid. And blend it out really good. So it's going to show above my crease, because I always want that to happen when I have a hooded eye. And then it's just going to give a light wash of color. Now if you're just hanging around the house, that might be perfect. So then what I would do is I would take an eyeliner and I would tightline my eyes. I'm going to use my Kokie eyeliner. I love this eyeliner because it has two ends. It has the pencil end, and I've showed this in a previous video, and it has the liquid tip liner. For tightlining my eyes, I'm going to use the pencil. And what you do for tightlining is you're going underneath your lashes. And you're actually trying to push it in like between your lashes, so it's going to get a little bit of definition to your lashes, and it's going to make them look fuller. And you can see it just gives my eyes a little bit more definition. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my mascara on. But as I've told you before, I always use a lash comb to separate my lashes first. And then I will go in and curl my lashes. And there's a lot of reasons why to do this. It's going to open up your eyes, number one. But number two, if you wear glasses like I do, you don't want your lashes sticking straight out, because your mascara is then going to hit your glasses. Sorry about that. So we're just going to curl them a little bit. And today I'm going to use the Lancome Lashy Doll, and I'm also going to use the Lancome Lash Booster. I like to have my lashes done regardless if it's casual or not. That's something that I just like doing. So I'm going to do this real quickly off camera, and I will be right back. Okay, I have some mascara on, but you'll notice that I didn't do it. I did one small coat because it's just a natural look for the daytime. And then what I would do, I would put some lip gloss on. So today I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Lip Plumping Gloss. And we're just going to put a little bit of gloss on. And with that, you're good to go. You can do stuff around the house. If you have to run to the grocery store real quick, you look fine. Now we're just going to add a few things to take this from day to night. The first thing that you'd want to do is up your eyeshadow a little bit. So we've got our base color on, and it's up as a good crease and transition color. You can see that. It goes all the way up. But now I'm going to take, and I used my Angie A503, which is my big blending brush. Now I'm going to go into the next size, which is the Angie 502, and I'm going to get a little bit deeper color. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take this color right here, and this one is called Tease. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the corner here a little bit. Now I know it may seem like it's a little bit more difficult to do when you have mascara already on, but it can be done. And what we're doing is just subtle enough that you shouldn't affect your lashes. I'm just going to go in and I'm deepening my corner a little bit and bringing that up into the crease, and I'm taking it deeper into the crease to really define that crease. And you can see just that alone has upped my eyes. Now I'm going to take the Angie 504, which is even a little bit smaller brush, and I'm going to go into this color up here, which is a little bit deeper, and it's called Love Bite. And I'm going to take this, and I am going to really put a little bit of this deeper color right in the corner. It's going to give it a nice pop of color, but it's going to deepen it up. And you can do this with any eyeshadow palette and any tones. These are a little bit more berry today, but you can, because of what I'm wearing, you could do it with neutrals. You can do it with any color that you want to do it with. But what you're just doing is you're deepening up your corner of your eye and giving it a little bit more drama. And we can clean up the edges a little bit if we have to at the end. And then I'm going to go back to my big blending brush, and I'm going to blend this all in. You always want to blend, blend, blend. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick one of the nice shimmers that are in this palette. Now there's a couple in here that I guess if you were going super glam, these right here, they have a lot of shimmer and a lot of glitter. I don't know if I can get this to focus on those or not, but you're going to get a lot of fallout. I mean, that would definitely be a definite evening look. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to take the one right here that's called Daydream. It's right here in the middle. Let's see what this looks like. This has got a beautiful sheen to it. And I'm going to use my finger and I'm going to put this all over my lid. Now if you're having problems getting your finger in there and doing this, the Angie brush kit does have this really nice soft brush that's real thin. It's the Angie 505. It's flat. You can use that as well. And I have done that. I've done that a couple of times in the morning. Like if I had my eye look all done and I got mascara up there, I take that brush after I flick off my mascara if I've lost any of my color, and it gets in here really close. And then I'm going to take a little bit of the color called Crave, this one right here. It's a little bit brighter, and I'm going to put that right in my inner corner near my tear duct and brighten it up. And I'm going to take my brush again and I'm going to just blend it up. Okay, now I could leave it like that if I wanted, but I'm going to take my Kokie eyeliner and I'm going to use my other end, and I'm actually going to put some eyeliner on top. Now this can be a little bit tricky, and you want to just stay right close to your lash line on both sides. And you can see that's even given a little bit more definition to my lash line, which is going to help your lashes look a little bit more voluminous. Now at this point, you can, if you want, add a little bit of a wing onto your eyeliner out at the outer corners. You don't have to. That would give it a little bit more of an extra oomph. And I'm going to try to do this. Normally I don't do this like adding on, but I'm going to try to add just a small little wing on both sides. Now with me, because I have older hooded eyes and my hood will come down, I actually have to make my wing a little bit longer, because then when my skin comes down together, it's going to make it look shorter. But you can add a little bit of a wing just at the outer corner. You're going to connect everything, make it a little bit wider at the end, the inner corner. And just by adding the little wing, it gives it a little bit more drama. Now, what I would do is I would go in and add a little bit more mascara or some false lashes. That is an option too. Not all mascaras you can add on top, but I find that the Lashy Doll, I don't seem to have a problem adding on the top of it. So I'm going to add a little bit more, like a second coat, and give my lashes a little bit more volume for the evening. Because if you're doing your eyes up, I feel like you need to have the lashes to match. If you just put eyeshadow and eyeliner on and don't have eyelashes, it just doesn't sort of go right together. So I would definitely add a little bit of mascara or maybe some false lashes. You can add individual lashes or a whole strip depending on how glam you want to get or what you're doing for the evening. Okay, now that our eyes are done, we're going to do a little bit with our complexion. The foundation that I used this morning was my CoverGirl Plus Olay Simply Ageless Foundation. I really like this. It worked well over my sunscreen. I used my Josie Maran sunscreen again today, but I like this because it's got hyaluronic acid in it and vitamin C, and it has a real natural look to it. Now, if at the end of the night, when you decide you're going to go out, it needs a little bit of a touch-up, you can, because you haven't put anything on top of it. So I would maybe just take it and look and see if anything has worn off a little bit during the day. If something has, say you were outside and you were sweating, doing some yard work, or even just basic wearing off during the day, you might want to do just a slight touch-up and just go in and touch up anywhere where you think it's worn off a little bit. I am not one to use a lot of powder. I will sometimes set my eyes with powder, but because I have severely dry skin, I don't set my foundation a lot with powder. Like I said, I will once in a while. I have found something that I really, really like instead of powder, and it's by a brand called Mally. And this is called her, let me get my glasses. This is her Evercolor Poreless Face Defender. And this is like a pore minimizer. It's clear. And when I bought it, it comes with a little sponge with it. And you don't twist or push or anything in this. You're just going to press into it, and then you're going to press onto your skin. And you're going to see, in just a minute, the shine that I had. It's taken down a lot, but I don't have that dry, powdery look for my drier, older skin. And it's not going to settle in fine lines, in wrinkles. It just helps to tone down the shine a little bit. Absolutely love this product. I'm going to go in and I am going to use a contour and a bronzer to put some definition into my skin. And for my contour today, I'm going to use my Kiko Milani Sculpting Touch. This is in the shade 201. It's the chocolate. It's a little bit darker. I have the lighter one as well, and when I was really, really pale in the wintertime, didn't want to have any color. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this, I'm going to contour here, and I'm going to do under my chin. And we all know why, as we get older, we want to contour under our chin, because it's going to put a shadow there. And I'm going to blend this in because it's a cream with a sponge. And same thing here on my cheek. I'm just going to press it in. You don't want it to move around a lot. You want it to stay where it's at. So I'm just using a sponge to press it in so it'll stay where it's at. But that's going to help give a little bit of definition to your cheeks. Then I also have my Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer. This is one of my favorite bronzers, and I am going to go over this just a little, sort of to set it, and I'm going to put a little bit up at the top, sort of contour up here and give me some color here like the sun kissed. A little bit across my cheeks. And then I'm going to take that same fluffy brush real quick because I forgot to bring a couple brushes up with me. I'm going to take this big fluffy brush and I'm going to use, this is from Laura Geller. This is one of her baked bronze, and I think it's called Blush and Bronze, and it's in the color Berry. I love her bronzers and her blushes because all of them have mixed tones to them. So they'll have a little bit of warm and cool and different shades in them. And they blend very, very well. So I'm just going to put a little bit of color on my cheeks. I figured I'd go a little bit more of a berry tone to match the eyes and what I'm wearing. And I had previously, before I started making the video, I had done my eyebrows because that's one thing I do even if I'm doing a casual makeup day. I had put some eyebrow on, and I used my Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow pencil to do that. Okay, so I've got some color on my cheeks. I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter and I'm going to add just a touch of highlighter on my cheeks. I'm going to use my finger to blend that out. You can use a sponge, you can use a brush. I think it's just as easy to use your finger. And that's going to give you a beautiful highlight. So we're almost done. So all we have left to do is some lips. And this is an option for you. You can do something very bold. You can do something neutral. You can do something in the middle because you've glammed up your eyes a little bit. You don't necessarily have to do something very bold. You could do something as simple as putting on a buxom lip gloss, which I like. And that gives me a little bit of extra color, some shine, and it is fine for the evening look. If you want to add lipstick, you can add lipstick. I love adding lipstick. One of my favorites, and I brought it up, and then afterwards I'm like, you know what, I'm not even sure if you can still get it. This is a brand called Lipstick Queen. Absolutely love her products, and I think maybe she's rebranding and changing her name. But one of my favorite ones is called Frog Prince. And Frog Prince, it's green in the tube, but when you put it on your hands, it comes out a beautiful pink. So you could actually do that. And let's actually try that. Let's take this off, my gloss off, real quick. And I'm going to put a little bit of the Lipstick Queen on. You never would have thought it would have come out this color, but I absolutely love it. What do you think? We took our simple daytime look where we just had one eyeshadow color, some mascara, some eyeliner, some eyebrows, and just your foundation, and we glammed it up. And it didn't take that long to do. I could have done it faster, but I was talking to you. So this is something that you can do spur of the moment, just amp up your look real quick, freshen it up at the end of the day to go out and do something. So I hope this was helpful to you. I'm going to have to go down and fix my hair. It's actually still early, so I'm going to go down and fix my hair for the day, and I hope to see you again next time. If you enjoyed this video, which I hope you did, I hope you will join my family by hitting the subscribe button, and then once you've subscribed, hit the notification bell. That way you'll know every week when I come out with a new video. With that, thank you so much for joining me today, and go out and have a blessed day.